Turn it up. With the most talked about internet radio station in the land. A Squad Rebel Radio.
About to make another hit.
Just call me when you need me. You know I'll be on my way. Been waiting for this moment. I can't let it go to waste. Try to give away your heart. They broke it time and time again. They know just what you mean to me. I'll be your lover and your friend, but really more than love. Yeah, we don't gotta keep things undercover, oh no. My heart is all yours for the taking. Baby, I just wanna be your motivation. Girl, you got me falling for before you head over hills. I'll be honest, when you come around me, I get the chills. Cause you bad, bad, and them niggas don't deserve to have. Fuck the past, you know I could treat you better than your last. So yeah, just call me when you need me. You know I'll be on my way. Been waiting for this moment. I can't let it go to waste. Tryna give away your heart. They broke it time and time again. You know just what you mean to me. I'll be your lover and your friend.
Lover and your friend, which one it all depends on where you at and what you off when it's on and off again. Some do this often when pass cross and cross again. Moving fast, hoping it lasts, but it matter lost with this. You always seem to choose me when it matters, time and time again. But I'll still be here for you when you call a lover and a friend. Took you to your vibe, I'm lost within your eyes. I'm everything you need, just get this thing to try. I took you to your vibe, I'm lost within your eyes. I'm everything you need, just get this thing to try.
Just call me when you need me. You know I'll be on my way. Been waiting for this moment. I can't let it go to waste. Tryna give away your heart. They broke it time and time again. You know just what you mean to me. I'll be your lover and your friend.
You might want to make your way to the dance floor on this one. Oh man, I'm ready.
We'll
translate the voice of the city.
The most talked about internet radio station. 8 Squad Rebel
Senior
Radio.
whips, I'm bringing the groove back. Too much leaning on the wall, I'm bringing the cool back. Footwork feel good, hit the floor all good. Don't stop, break a hill, just slide across the wood. Ladies, let's go. Fellas, join in. This act's for a dance, and that's how you win. See me? I got something for the world to do, like fun out. So go on and test your shoes. Right now, a few rules I need y'all to learn. I'm already turned up, so now it's your turn. Follow me. You know how we do in the club. Help yourself and show me some love.
Help yourself to somebody. Don't hold back the love for me. Don't hold back the love. Help yourself, it's a party, y'all. Yeah, yeah. Don't hold back the love for me. Listen.
birthday toast, put them all in the middle. This is your night, somebody shine a light. See them all girly, teeth all pearly. It's your show, you know, Laverne Shirley. Roll out the home base and away we go. DJs, cue me up, turn up my radio. Roll through the spot, they call me Woody Wood. Spill drinks on your shoe, don't worry, it's all good. VIP on tilt, it's all intimate. It's just a two-step, they all into it. Mr. Footwork, and I got more to go. So for now, just enjoy the show. Let's go.
Help yourself to some party. Oh, yeah. Don't hold back the love. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. Help yourself to some party. Don't hold back the love. For me, listen. Help yourself to some party. I want you to listen. The world is waiting up for me. Help yourself to some party.
Trust me. Let's dance. Let's dance. Come on. Dance. Don't hold back the love for me. I wanna let you know. Hey. The world is waiting up for me. Yes, we do, baby. Here we go. Let's dance. Dancing on this one. Dancing, baby. Back on track. Let's go.
Hey, you feel the energy, we all here helping people with disabilities, staying inclusive, advancing, showing support and help with career planning. Yeah, we don't see empty glasses, I'm speaking truthfully, cause if it's empty, all I see is opportunity. Here is the deal, we here to get you rolling, helping you with trailing and getting some employment. Let's go.
Welcome to the deal. I'm Janie Pilgrim, your host, and I'm here with my co-hosts over here.
This is Manny Manuel Bautista. I work at the local bookstore, doing stuff of marketing, posts, stuff on TikTok, and just overall working in graphic design. So, yeah, and I graduated from Bloomfield College in graphics and design.
Amazing. Manny jumped the gun. He was just supposed to say his name, but he gave the whole speech. But that's all right, Manny. We know who you are now.
Yeah.
And on my left, I have Anson.
Yep. Hi. My name is Anson Duong. I currently work at a movie theater trying to help out customers in trying to get to their locations. And also graduated from Montclair State with a degree on film and television.
Well, I'm Janie Pilgrim. I'm one of the hosts here at The Deal. Before we get started, I just want to tell you a little bit about The Deal and what we do. I'm the executive director of The Deal, and I work with individuals with disability. We help them find employment. We have a social program. A large base of our clients are on the spectrum, but any disability, we help them find employment. We create social programs. We find them housing. And so The Deal came out of wanting to help individuals. It started out with careers, and we expanded it so much more. And then Manny and Anson here wanted to talk about experiences so people like themselves can learn and grow, and so that's how the Deal podcast began.
Yep.
So today's topic is the skills that pay the bills. And Manny and Anson actually come up with the questions, and we kind of vet them so that we be able to share information that can help your families if they have anyone on the spectrum, or if they need help with career advice, social programs, or anything that they need in order to make their life fulfilling.
Yep.
So they came up with the questions, and what is the first question you have of the day?
Well, Manny?
Yeah, the first question is, what is something you wish you were taught in school?
That's such a broad question. Anson, do you have an answer for that?
Well, that's a big question you ask, Manny. But there's something I wished I taught in school. I would probably have to say something like probably learning what finances are like and what it's like to live on your own. Even though maybe they might have learned it in school, but maybe when I was there, I wasn't partaking in that subject alone. So
That's
yeah.
what you wish you would learn. Manny, what do you wish you would have learned while you were in school?
I guess something that I wish that I learned is talk about finances, the bills and stuff that overall goes into living on your own and yourself, basically, just those kind of things.
Well, if you can see us, you can see there's an age gap here, right? I'm the youngest of the three, right? So how old are you, Anson?
Well,
And you could just roughly, are you in your 20s?
I'm in my mid-20s.
Okay, and
yeah.
how about you, man?
I'm basically 26 right now.
Okay, so I'm not going to say my age, but I'm older than them. So, and when I was going to school, they did teach us finance, right? They taught us, back then, we used to have to write out checks. And so they would teach us how to write checks, and we had to do income statement, balance sheet, but they don't teach that anymore in school, I guess, unless you're going to a trade school. So what do I wish I would have learned when I was in school? I think I would have liked to explore more careers, like hands-on careers. And I know that's available. That's available if anyone who's listening who have someone on spectrum. That is available through your schools, where you can try out different careers, so that you can have an idea what you're interested in. So I just wanted to share that with everyone.
Right.
You had a question, Nancy?
Not really. I mean, I think there was something similar to that when I was in high school. This thing called CIP classes, which is where they do something like a course that has to do with what it's like when you work in certain areas. Like there was one time where I did this thing in the class where I fixed like awards and medals, and there was another part where I was cooking. There was another one where we did like wood shop and trying to fold clothing. So,
You know, it's funny that you said that, because why I think that's interesting. A lot of the office jobs that when I graduated from college that everybody wanted, a lot of those are going to disappear because of AI. So the things that you're talking about, the welding and the hands-on jobs, those are going to be coming back, right? So that's something people should be aware of.
Yep, at least that's something.
Yeah, that's something. I think there's opportunities, and we just have to reinvent ourselves.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you have a different question?
I do actually. You know how
I'm not sure if they're supposed to be asking me questions, or am I supposed to be asking questions, so you're just going to have to bear with us a little bit.
Yep. All right. So, you guys, you know how sometimes whenever you try to do something new, like whether you get like a new job or trying to learn new sports or like new skills, or even helping out your family and friends. Well, there are times where you might get like frustrated or stressed out whenever you do these types of things. Stress or anger, something that has to do with like trying to control yourself. So that reminds me. That begs the question: is there a skill that required health and emotions?
Should I take that one? So in corporate, we used to call that EQ, which was emotional intelligence. And I think that should be taught in school, actually. I think more than ever with the Instagram and Facebook and people having these Instagram fights, and the young people looking at these things on TV and on their phones, and they actually think that you should be doing that in real life. So EQ is actually teaching you how to kind of regulate yourself. It's called emotional intelligence. What should you do in certain situations? So that's something I think that could be beneficial. Manny, what do you think?
Yeah, I think that's basically something that is more needed today than ever. So, yeah, emotional intelligence and relations are like how to communicate with other people and stuff like that. Yeah, that is basically very much needed.
Do you find yourself having trouble communicating with individuals at work, Edson?
Actually, when I'm at my theater job, I tend to say hi, and I also like to talk to them whenever it's like a slow day, or if it's like nothing better to do.
Do you ever get mad? Does anyone piss you off?
Not at the moment, no. I mean, the theater I work at, we're like family basically.
Right.
We get along quite well. The managers, they teach me what it's like to how to actually focus on my job, and also trying to make sure that the customers go in and out, make sure that they're like they're the same ones that went back in, to make sure that I actually got their ticket, not the ones that tried to sneak into the theater.
Right.
And
Did you ever have to stop someone from sneaking in the theater?
Sneaking in.
Did you jump on their back and kick them?
No, nah.
This is emotional
I'm not that type
intelligence,
of guy,
right?
okay?
Yeah, actually,
But-
Anson is very non-confrontational. If he feels there's a confrontation, he will literally just walk off.
Yeah, like some drama right now. When I see other people, I just.
He's literally like that in every situation. If he's uncomfortable, he goes and he just literally walks off. How about you? How about you, Manny?
Yeah.
Me, not necessarily. I think it depends on. Like, I grew up in the Bronx, so I have to utilize EQ. I have to know when to bring it down and when to gear it up, because some situations may require you to, be a little more firm or a little more assertive. How about you, Manny?
I was gonna say that I'm also not as confrontational.
Oh,
I mean,
that's true.
I just try to keep my distance and just let people do what they need to do. Just minding my business. Yeah.
Does that work in a relationship? Do you think that if you got in a relationship, you being non-confrontational is going to work? Is that going to piss your girlfriends off, or are they going to embrace that? What do you think?
What do you mean by that? Like if
you're in a relationship and your girlfriend's upset with you and she wants to argue, and you walk off, is that going to make the relationship better, or is it going to make her more frustrated?
I'm not sure. I mean, I barely had that happen. I mean, we barely fight, and even if she does try to call me out, she would try to just he would just try to let me know what's wrong in a calm manner.
They don't live in the real world, right? Like, they don't live in the real world.
Hey.
He never know I'm teasing. They live in bizarro world. They never get upset. They never argue. They walk away. I'm going to implement. I have to learn from them and implement those skills.
Right.
Right. Okay. Who's next?
So basically, now we're adults, right?
Yeah. At least that's what they tell me.
Yes, we're adults, and we have to move on from certain things from here on out, from certain points in life. But what's something you learn now as an adult that you wish you knew, you wish you knew before?
Oh, before we answer that question, Brock Diamond. He said that welcome to the 8th Squad, and he also graduated from Bloomfield College. Woohoo! He loves the concept. And somebody said bye, Felicia.
That's just funny. Yeah, that's some funny things.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was your question?
So yeah, what was something you learned now as an adult that you wished you knew sooner or before in the past?
I don't know. That's such a hard question. That the first guy I date won't necessarily be the person I marry. So don't take it too seriously. I don't know. Is that something that? I mean, that's simple.
Okay, so
but as an adult, a young adult, you get in a relationship, especially if you're a young woman, right? Yeah. Or a young guy, and you date someone and you think you're all in love and you think you're going to marry that person. The first person you date is not necessarily the first person you marry.
Right. I mean,
do you believe that?
These types of relationships?
Yeah.
I mean, if you regret marrying them and if you regret maybe meeting them, probably.
Well, I mean, if you've only had one girlfriend, right?
Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So does that mean? Well, I don't want to get you on the spot. I want you to keep your girlfriend, so I won't say anything.
Yeah.
So, but how about you, Manny? Are you do you think that,
Do you think that what exactly? what is it? What I'm just listening to.
Well, what are we talking about? Communication, right?
Yeah, communication.
All right.
skills.
So, you think that being able to walk away and not be confrontational, is that going to be good? And we also said, what's the first thing that you think you would have wanted to learn? You would have known as an adult.
Well, the stuff of confrontation. I was just gonna say that showing that you have restrained, or that you're trying to find other ways to calm yourself down. That just shows that that you have like a great attitude and you know how to go go about the conflict that happens in your life. So I think that's a good quality on a man or a woman, basically, about that.
And answer, what did you ask? You asked if what do you wish you would have known?
Yeah, like you
No.
wish now you wish you learned before something that you wished that you learned like when you were younger than
Oh.
right now.
Yeah. Something that I wish that I learned. I guess I wish that learn that I learn a little bit more about, you know, um, I guess paying bills, and I guess some new responsibilities that have happened on my life. So yeah, I just wish that I was taught more proper about, adulting and all those stuff.
Well, adulting, as you say, there are
Yeah.
people who are 50, 60 years old who still don't know how to manage their financing. Adulting, there's no rule book. We figure it out as we
Okay.
progress. Hopefully, we have good mentors to follow. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you want to?
Yeah.
Is it you? Who's asking this question? Is it you?
Oh,
or is it
the
Anson?
the other one is
I think it was eight.
what? Oh, eight. Oh, what is something? Oh, uh, that's Anson. So
Okay.
yeah.
Oh boy.
Go.
Uh,
Go. Eight.
Now I'm the leader now, huh? Okay.
We
y-
follow the leader.
Yes. So basically, there's like a lot of you know, uh, you know, there's something that nowadays people are evolving and they're getting newer stuff happening, right? Well, as time goes on, you might think like, oh, this world is not as it was before, and that got me wondering, what is something that you think that the young generation are lacking compared to the older generations? Like maybe they might.
Is that a question for me? You trying to say I'm old, Anson?
Hey, no.
Oh, okay. I just
That's,
want to
that,
make sure.
That is for me.
No, I understand. So the question is, what do you think younger generations are lacking compared to? Look, I'm not trying to get anyone mad at me, right? But what do I think? I think I guess you have to figure out what you mean by a younger generation. What statistics say, and what I personally observed during COVID, the younger generation, what you say younger generation, a lot of
Right.
them were locked up during COVID. And so they weren't going out, and you're always on your video games or on your phone. So one of the things that I think is a gap, because we used to go outside and play with other kids.
Yeah.
You guys have to have play dates and everything. So I think some of the social skills is something that
Right.
may be an issue.
Yeah, this is actually quite related to what this whole question was about. I noticed that a lot of kids nowadays, by young generation, I mean like my generation and like younger, like people nowadays, they're like more on the technological side.
Yeah.
I know back then people are more into like socializing and going outside more often.
Yes.
Like, I mean, I did that stuff too when I was younger. Like, I like to kick around my soccer ball in the backyard, and also like to swing on the swing sets, and also like to play hopscotch and all that.
Oh wow! Someone said you young people. I didn't say this, so don't get mad. Get mad at Yotis. You're lacking respect. They're lacking accountability. They're lacking realness. Very entitled. These young people. It wasn't like that when I was growing up. Do you agree with that?
I mean, I guess
I didn't say it. I'm just reading.
I'm
the
just
notes.
saying some people probably do live in a little bit of different times. Some people are a little bit maybe too into how they don't know how the the world works, basically. So some people can probably be in that kind of space that they probably are not as humble as they need to be, basically. That's, I'm saying some,
Yeah.
not everybody.
I find that you and Anson actually are very respectful,
Yeah.
and you don't come across as entitled.
Yeah.
Right.
But if we're talking about the younger generation, AI is actually, they said my generation actually uses more AI more than you guys do. But speaking of AI and generation, do you ever see yourself as having an AI relationship? Manny, you first.
Again, that is not really a yes or no type of situation. I mean, there are many factors that would have to go into that kind of
So you're not
situation.
against it.
I mean, if the future was to move in a certain way and I was too alone, I would probably just get something so that I could maybe, just experience those things that I haven't experienced. Like, I don't know, paying for a date or going out with a person, just company or something, but just normal company of like hanging out or stuff like that. Like if life was to move in a certain way. Again, there are various factors that have to go into play for that to happen.
How about you? Would you date someone AI?
Nah, I wouldn't. Nah, I'd rather be with the real person.
I think there's an argument for both, right? And I can say that because I use AI, and what I've noticed is that AI is very it's very affirming. So even if you're asking it a question and you're wrong, it'll say something like, Janie, that's a really good question. And then it goes to unfold nicely while I'm wrong. But it doesn't come across like I'm wrong. It's correcting me without making me feel belittled, or even ignorant. So I could see, because it's so affirming, and if someone's, like Manny said, if someone's not getting a date, I could see why they would want, it's better than being alone, right? Like, and here's the thing, sometimes I sit with my AI, like I'll be at night and I'll just ask random questions like, I don't know, like, or I want to decorate my room. So I'll take a picture of my room and say, hey, decorate this room for me. Do the, and next thing you know, I spent an hour with it. So I could see someone talking to AI about that, and next thing you know, they're giving relationship advice. Next thing you know, they're dating the AI. It's happening today.
Actually, Miss Janie, now that I think about it, actually, I just remember that, not all uses of AI are bad. In fact, AI can be used as a basis for, like, an original idea. Mm-hmm. Like, maybe you might want to draw a picture, but you don't have an idea. So maybe you can ask the AI applications to, like, hey, what's a good picture I can draw?
And so it starts off with a question, then it starts off with sharing information, and then it may evolve to date night with your AI.
Oh boy.
Get some wine, get your phone, and you just sit there and you get to know your AI. Actually, I know people who name their AI, so I can see how it can happen.
Yeah.
All right.
So, that is not a touchscreen.
Do you have any questions, Manny? Now that we know that you're open.
Yep.
I,
to dating.
I mean, I don't.
Well, if you're gonna date an AI, I think you should ask AI to come up with a beautiful woman based on what you like, right? Out of kicks, what would that be? You don't have to answer that, Manny.
Okay, let's just keep moving.
Ooh, did that give you a headache, Manny?
No.
Just don't. Just make sure you don't.
But you had a question. I'm sorry. I digress.
Yeah, I know.
I digress.
I mean, I just.
Why Manny comes up with a question? I think that would be difficult. Oh, you would maybe have different iterations. Maybe you have Felicia one day, especially if you're a player, if a guy who's a player.
Come on.
Yeah, but you would have different girlfriend area.
Hey.
That's actually pretty funny now I think about it. Different AI girlfriends.
Yeah.
No, that's nobody think that's funny but me. Okay.
Nah, I wouldn't do that. No.
Okay, let's.
Someone say it's corny.
No, this just.
Yeah, someone they did say it was corny. Super corny
I,
dating AI. Might as well hang it up.
Yeah, exactly.
I
would say
don't agree. There's some people that need companionship.
Come on.
Just
if I'm lonely, I would just accept it.
Some people just.
So they don't agree with dating AI.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Let's
Good.
just move.
Somebody says super corny. That's funny.
Yeah.
When you get 90 years old, that might not be so corny anymore.
Yeah.
You have a question, Manny?
You know what?
You don't like the questions
I
asked.
I think. You know what? You know what? What if you find your passion later in life? Yeah. What if you find your passion later in life?
Oh, you want to answer that, man? Anson?
You called me maniac again.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
But yeah, it's actually not a big deal if you find your passion later in life when you get older. Like, there's these people called late bloomers. You know, there's people out there that, you know, may not have adapt or adopt that type of skill when they were younger. So maybe when they become older, like maybe they become middle-aged or even elderly, they might get that they might find that passion in real life. For example, Colonel Sanders actually didn't find KFC until he was in his mid-60s.
That's inspirational.
Yeah.
But I think my take, I was a child who had many interests, and I wouldn't stick with anything too long. I was creative. So I think that people have to find their passion. I don't think people necessarily have one passion. I mean, I've written 12 children's books, and at the time, that was my passion. Now, working with you all, that's part of my passion. So I think everybody's different. Some people have a very focused passion. My son knew that he wanted to work in computers. So now he's going to school for computers and AI. That wasn't me. I had to try everything. Shakespeare says, what is it, the master of one? You know that saying?
I think I've heard of it. I just don't remember what it was.
It's like you can be the master of one. Wait a minute. Master of trade is a master of one is often better than a master of one. I can't think of the phrase. But anyway, it's better to have multiple skills than to have one really strong skill. And in today's market, you have to learn how to pivot. Today, I mean, what was a job? Like coal. Coal used to be a profitable job. No one does coaling anymore, mining anymore. So you have to be able to pivot. So what's your passion today may not be your passion tomorrow.
Exactly, and also not to mention, speaking of which, there's a lot of when I was in college, there's even a lot of middle-aged people that that go to college to maybe study something or maybe learn a new passion or maybe get like maybe earn a degree that they wish they earned when they graduate high school. So it's never too late, dudes.
It's never too late to reinvent yourself.
Yep, exactly.
Do you have any other questions? Or you ready to wrap?
Yeah, I think I'm ready to wrap it up. I think we
Any questions for you, Anson?
Everything.
Actually, did you think that maybe it's never too late to have like these types of learning experiences? I mean, I know a lot of people, like my family, are still learning new things nowadays, even as time goes on.
I think that in life, if you want to stay young, if you want your mind to continue to grow, I think you have to step into curiosity. So yes, I think you should learn new things. And sometimes it can be scary, but you could take it, what did it say, what's the best way to eat an elephant? One bite at a time. I think you have to approach it one bite at a time.
You know, when it comes to being a good person and trying to develop these things, you need to mind your P's and Q's.
I agree.
And yeah, I mean, even today I still make mistakes, and I learn from them as I get older. You know, wise and old, never wrong with that.
He's a young, wise man. Well, first of all, I want to thank the squad, right? The Rebel Squad, the Squad Rebel Radio for having us on, and we really appreciate that. And this is our first time being on your podcast, and we hope it's one of many. And I want to thank my co-hosts, Manny Bautista and Anson Duong. And today, make it a great one.
And yes, this is not a big deal, but make it a big deal.
There you go.
Yep.
Pun intended.
Yep. Okay. So, there.
Are we still on? Yes.
So we go up now.
Do we exit?
Or.
Yep.
Bye.
Nice. Nice seeing you guys.
Nice seeing people. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, you feel the energy? We all here helping people with disabilities, staying inclusive, advancing, showing support and help with career planning. Yeah. We don't see empty glasses, I'm speaking truthfully. Cause if it's empty, all I see is opportunity. Here is the deal, we here to get you rolling, helping you with trailing and getting some employment. Let's go.
Being on camera, oh man, that was interesting.
Yeah, that was interesting.